talk about the turn of events that have happened. The transfer saga between Alexander Isak, Liverpool, and Newcastle. You know, this Isak, normally I like him. He's fairly underrated. Honestly, not now. He's about to go to Liverpool, but usually when people talk about the best strikers in the world, you hear Haaland, you hear Kane, you hear maybe Mbappe in that conversation. But you don't really hear people like Alexander Isak. Maybe it's because he's not at a big, not at a really really big club. He's still at Newcastle. I think that's what he's trying to get to Liverpool. But there are different ways to try to get that move. I'm I'm all I'm all I'm all accepting of him trying to go into a bigger club. If I'm Isak, obviously I'll try to go to Liverpool as well. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to stay at Newcastle
That's true.
in my prime years and waste all of them at Newcastle. I'm not going to get the silverware that I can get. You know what I mean? But Liverpool is a club that wins trophies. Sorry to say they won the Premier League last season. But as a Man City fan,
As expected.
personally, Isak, I think I'm making a mistake here. For him to do anything, does go to La Liga because the Premier League is going to Man City next season. Just my personal opinion. But but back to the matter.
He's not going to Man City.
No way. He barely beat Bournemouth. He's still that one Premier League still gassing him after a 4 in a
No
row.
worry, we'll see this season.
That one Prem still
We will
gassing
see
him.
this season.
Treble,
We'll
treble,
see.
treble, treble, treble.
Okay, I don't have a treble. We'll get that treble this season. Have faith.
100 points, 100 points.
No, yeah, no. Continue.
4 in a row. Okay, that's right. Back to the matter. Isak has gone on the boycott or strike. He's just not playing for his club anymore. He's not coming up to training sessions. He's not playing for the team. He's not doing anything. I heard that. I'm not sure if it's true, but he sold his house that he was living in Newcastle.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's so out of the blue because the problem that he's facing now is that Newcastle won 150 and Liverpool is not ready to play. It's not ready to pay 150 million. If Liverpool were fully and ready able to pay 150 million, this dude would have gone through a while ago, maybe like a week or 2 weeks ago. Baba is a Liverpool fan by the way, so he probably wants this deal to go through. But if I'm a Liverpool fan, I'm not sure if I want this deal to go through. You don't spend 90 million or 90 million plus on Ekitike. Ekitike on his debut and in the community shield he scored a goal, and his debut he scored a goal and assisted. Why do you then need to spend over 100 million for Alexander Isak? Hugo Ekitike is too good for the bench. So it's either you're going to stick with Ekitike or I don't even understand. Do you want to play a two up front? Because if you play two bad front, now ruins your formation. Because you play is a 4-2-3 or a 4-3-3. What happened to Salah? Salah needs to play as a right winger and not a try midfielder. You can't play a 4-4-2 with these current players that Liverpool have. Like, but what do you think is the solution for this? When you get Isak, what do you think will happen? Would you want to play both of them?
It's for squad depth. We won't play both of them at the same time.
You can't do that.
One of them in Premier League, one of them in UCL.
No. Both of them are good enough to be the main starting striker for it's like saying you want to bring what is this a good example? It's like saying you want to bring no, that's not a good example. Like saying you want to bring Oli Watkins to Man City. That won't work because Watkins is too good for the bench. Yeah, it might not be at the quality level for Manchester City. But you can start at many other things like Aston Villa, you can start at Newcastle, you can start at things like Tottenham. So it's not just a scrub, he's a Premier League proven player. If you send him to a team like Manchester City for example, to battle with the best striker in the world, he's not going to get any game time. And that would be bad, that would be detrimental for his development and his increase in talent, increase in quality basically. So when Isak goes to Liverpool, he's not going to be that main star man, that main number one striker like he is at Newcastle when he goes to Liverpool. And I feel like Liverpool, if Liverpool really understand what they're doing, they won't go for this deal. If they understand how football works, they don't go for this deal. Because if you aren't playing a two up top at striker, then you have to bench one of them every single match. And if I imagine if a Champions League final now, imagine if Liverpool reach Champions League final, which they have a good chance of reaching actually. I
We
feel
will
like
reach.
hmm?
We will reach
Yeah,
it.
good one. I feel like the Champions League, it has a very good chance of coming to either Barcelona or a Premier League club. Premier League club being Man City or Liverpool. I think Man City will win this year at the end
No
of
way.
it. We are winning the treble, just saying.
No
But
way.
let's move our bias now. If Liverpool is in a UCL, which I pray to God they don't reach. If they reach a UCL,
I know.
yeah, they are probably going to play like a 4-2-3, a 4-2-1, something like that. Either Ekitike or Isak is going to be on the bench for the biggest matches of both of their careers. Don't you think that would be extremely detrimental to their morale, to their happiness, to their satisfaction at the club? And most likely, we both know Isak is a better football player than Ekitike. But if you had enough money and you were confident you were able to get Isak, then why did you get Ekitike? Because I understood that
Good
Newcastle
point.
wanted Ekitike. Then Liverpool was like, if you don't give us Isak, we will go for Ekitike. They are trying to get. Then Newcastle didn't agree. Then they got Ekitike. But now they want Isak. I don't understand what Liverpool are doing honestly. And like I know they have already spent 300 million. They've gotten Frimpong, Kekes, Florian Wirtz, Ekitike obviously. Um I think those are Mawadashvili. Those are most of like the big signings that they've gotten. They don't need Isak. They don't need Isak. Isak isn't going to do anything for them. Isak isn't going to help them
You
in any
can't
way.
know till he comes.
You can't say you can't know till he comes. That's not how it works, man. They aren't just making these deals for the sake of them. They are making these deals for a reason. They are making these deals for a purpose. That player must have a certified role at that club that they know. Like, for example, sorry to bring Man City into this again, but I'm bringing them into this. We signed Bettinelli, a very good backup goalkeeper, James Trafford, someone that is able to start in a very good club. He had to go out of Burnley because Burnley was not good enough for them. Actually, speaking of Trafford, he had the option to go to Newcastle and try to go to City, but that's not what I'm dwelling on. I'm dwelling on that City this transfer window. We haven't just bought players for the sake of buying players. We haven't bought players for the sake of, oh, this is a good this player is good on the market, let's get him, and this player is a big name, let's get him. That is something I feel like Liverpool shouldn't do, because getting Isak isn't going to help in anything. Isn't going to help in development, in attacking, in defending, it's not in build up. It's not going to help in anything. You already have a world class striker in Ekitike. Why do you need to get another world class striker?
Ekitike is not world class. It's not Premier League proven. So
So most players in Premier League proven. That means everything. The man where Cristiano Ronaldo came for Sporting Lisbon to Man U. Shebi was not Premier League proven. You know that, right?
I agree.
You understand that? Not because a player doesn't play in the Premier League. Look at what Gianni Reinders did in his first game. Goal, assist, pre-assist if you want to count that. And Shebi wasn't Premier League proven. I have to stop hearing this Premier League proven thing. It's like saying that and a good example, like Morgan Gibbs White or someone like that is better than Lamine Yamal because Lamine Yamal isn't Premier League proven. That Premier League proven statement has to go out of the, because Premier League, I'm sorry, what was last time? Maybe since Man City. Man City in 2023 is the last time that a team from that league won the UCL. Which is not that far back, but still they don't win it every year. Teams from La Liga win it. We started a team from the French league won it. So they're just talking about Premier League as if Premier League is the only league in the world.
Well, Premier League is the best league in the world.
I mean, if you're talking about the best teams from that league, is La Liga. But you're talking about like overall, like
No, if you're
1
talking about
to
the best
20.
teams in the league, if you're talking about the best teams in the league, it's still the Premier League.
No, it isn't.
Because
The best team
Man
in the world.
United is a bigger club than Barcelona and Real Madrid.
No. Wait, Man is
I'll-
bigger. Man is bigger than Madrid.
I will forever stay on that hill. I will die on that hill.
Man U is bigger than Madrid.
They are.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
That is just.
They are bigger. It's just.
Why? No, why are they bigger?
No divert. No divert.
No.
Don't
I have to
divert.
divert. I came here to
divert.
try to talk about Isak. I have to divert.
Don't
You
divert.
don't
Talk
say
about
Manchester United.
Isak.
I don't care about that anymore. You don't say Man U is bigger than Madrid.
Yeah,
I
why
stand
did you
on
say
my
so?
opinion.
Why?
It's my opinion,
Why?
It's an opinion.
No, it's like me saying that Harry Maguire is the greatest player of all time in my opinion. What is that?
That's your opinion.
Now that doesn't make any sense. It's like saying Harry Maguire is better than Messi. Come on,
No, I don't disagree.
give your arguments. Like I understand your opinion, but you still have to have a valid reason for it.
Yeah,
And that's
true.
valid reason.
That's true.
I don't understand. Like
Historically.
historically for Real Madrid,
Yes.
who has more league titles? I want to
They're not in
say
the same league, so that's
okay,
not a
who
fair
has more
comparison.
UCLs?
That's not a fair comparison either.
Why? That's not
Because
fair.
they had one of the greatest players of all time in their team.
So you are saying that because they have the so you are saying that because they have a good player, they are not a big team.
Don't divert.
No,
Continue
sorry.
with Isak.
Because they had one of the greatest players of all time.
Continue with
A
Isak.
big team cannot have big players. Is that what you are saying? A big team cannot have big
I
players.
agree with you. Continue with Isak.
No,
Continue with Isak.
no. Because they have one of the
Continue
biggest
with
players, best player of all
Isak.
time.
Continue with
They're saying that
Isak.
Barca isn't a big player because they have Messi. Come on. Yeah, back on your topic. Isak, this is his quote that I said, and I quote, "I'm proud to be recognized to my fellow professionals with a place in the PFA Premier League team of the season for 2024-25." He got PFA.
Yeah, he did.
Was it like a 4-4-2 formation for the PFA?
Why?
Was it Brad Haaland?
Yes, he was. Haaland was still
Was it
Haaland.
Brad
Haaland
Haaland?
was rubbish last season. He was rubbish last season.
Oh, that's a crazy.
Even Nunez was better than Haaland last season.
Now why is he going to Al
Because we got a replacement striker.
Can you round up?
No.
It's time.
I'm sorry. Haaland is the best striker in the world.
I agree. Now let's just leave it as Liverpool does not
Wait.
need Isak. Liverpool does not need Isak.
Yes.
Haaland is the best striker in the world.
Yes.
Madrid is better than Man United of all time. Agreed?
Yes.
Yeah, in summary, that's all. In close.
But no.
What?
I want to finish on the Isak situation. Actually. I want to finish on the
Yeah.
Because that is the reason I made this video. You saying that Man U is greater than Real Madrid just made me completely divert because that is an outrageous statement. Outrageous.
I agree.
But
I agree.
but back to the reason I made this video.
Let's round up on
Isak, what he's doing isn't good. I feel like most people already know about the situation. He's trying to force this move, and Newcastle are not forced to sell him. If they want to, they can still keep him. Yeah, he has 3 years left on his contract. Nobody is forced to sell Isak. I don't know why he thinks that just because he throws a fit, then I want to finish this quote, sir. He then said, "First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle who has supported me along the road. Well, going on strike isn't a really good way to thank them, but anyhow, I'm not at the ceremony tonight. With everything going on, it didn't feel right to be there. Well, everything going on because of you, but anyhow, let's continue. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. That silence allowed people to push their own version of events, even though they know it doesn't reflect what was really said and agreed behind closed doors. I don't understand that. I mean, you went on strike, didn't have to go on strike. You went on strike when you're not sure of going. Now, if you don't go, then you're in a predicament. Where your own team doesn't want you, no team wants you. You don't play for your team. You don't play football. You don't develop. Nobody likes you. Liverpool doesn't need you. All of your fans all of your fans are against you, and you can't. Going back to Newcastle at this point, you know it's in life. It's a life lesson. When you start digging a hole, the more you dig,
Listen to the life lesson.
the more you dig, the harder it is to get out. I'm I don't know I'm doing that. This is Easter celebration actually.
Oh,
But it's kind of ironic. But the thing is that you dug yourself. You already dig it. It's like starting to dig a hole, saying, "Oh yeah, I want to go out of Newcastle." That's completely normal. You just started the digging process, and you can easily just jump out of the situation and say you want to stay at Newcastle. Nobody will be angry at you because you're a good player. Newcastle is the biggest club in the world. You want to go to one of the biggest clubs in the world. I understand that. They now dig the hole deeper. You sold your house. That hole is very deep now because what are you going to do? You sold your house. That's a statement about saying that you don't want to have any business with the club. The hole got even deeper. Now you went on strike. You stopped going to training sessions. You had no business with the team, and you stopped playing for them. Now the hole is as deep as could be. It's impossible for you to get out of that hole now. You dug so deep. Now, if you want to turn back, it's over. You have to keep digging. You don't have to keep. You have no choice. And at this point, you have nothing to lose because you can't go back to Newcastle at this point. If you had just sold your house and went back to Newcastle, that would have been so awkward, so bad, so this, so that. But at least you hadn't went on strike and completely ruined your entire relationship with the entire squad, with the manager, with the board, with the ownership, with the fans. Even very important, the fans are against you now. Your own fans are against you. Now Liverpool are trying to pay that money, and they don't need to spend 150m when they already spent 90m for an amazing striker who is way better than Nunes and who isn't even close to Haaland. Aside from mentioning that. Now you're in a situation where Liverpool don't need you. They want you, but they don't need you. If they go without you, then they're going to trade it. The only things that would actually realistically pay this money, that have this money in the bank, PSG don't need you. They have Dembele that can play in that position, but I'm not winner. Maybe like Real Madrid don't need you. Kylian Mbappe is there. That Kylian Mbappe, obviously, Kylian Mbappe isn't going anywhere. Manchester City, we have Haaland, the best striker in the world. Nobody wants you anymore. Liverpool can pay your money, and all the teams that are possible to pay your money already have a world-class player in that position. Your own team doesn't want you. What are you going to do now? If you don't go to Liverpool, your entire career is finished. Because if I'm Liverpool, I'm feeling so discouraged now because I'm seeing that this kind of thing you can do. If Liverpool starts playing bad, you start going on strike, and not start doing this thing, start training their feet and saying they want to go to another club. It's disgraceful for any player, and I feel like it shouldn't be. Now most players will start thinking that, like you and Risa and Brentford, that's thinking that, oh, if my team is not playing good, I'll just go on strike and I'll go to a bigger club. That's not how football works. I'm sorry. But to conclude this, I feel like this is disgraceful. This is very bad. I hope that it does not go through. Just for Isak, not for Isak's downfall. I shouldn't be another guy's downfall, but in this situation, I'm so annoyed at the guy. I'm not even a Newcastle fan. I don't even like Newcastle. I don't dislike them, but I don't like. I'm kind of neutral about them. I just dislike Isak so much now. Yeah. So that is the main gist about the situation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.